What's up, boys? We're getting ready to start, I think. Yeah. There it is. Making sure we're all spun up and stuff. Cool. What's up, sons? It's blind right. I'm gonna slightly adjust the camera there. Push my hair to the side. And get ready to rock and roll. We have the RTX 2080 in the system. We have done nothing yet, but Mama took the kids out. I took the kids yesterday to Chuck E. Cheese. What's up, Dragon? So since I took the kids out last night all night and I got the card in just now, she graciously is allowing me to do to live stream at least the initial benchmarks and what we have going on here. So we're gonna do that. I'm trying to see, making sure the input's working. There we go. I think that works. Brr! In front of a Nissan. Let me fix my headphones. They're twisted up. I think that'll fix them. Yeah. If you ever want to do that quick, just hold your headphones upside down and let the cable untwist itself. At the same time, that's probably a bad idea because it's probably bad for the shit there. I don't have drivers installed. I think it automatically installed the driver. Oops. While I was getting set up for the stream, so I'm going to take a look at that. Yeah, it did. I don't know what driver number that technically relates to, but we'll go grab the driver. It's good to see you guys here. Ivy, how's it going? Push Tech Talks, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, guys. There's a new moto vlog up as well if you want to go check that out. And we are only on YouTube at this time. So there you go. The plan today is to basically talk to y'all, see what games you guys want me to benchmark. We're going to go through 4K benchmarks. As I'm late to this whole party, 1080p, 1440p, all that we'll be doing later. Right now, the bulk of this, for me as somebody that is into tech, right? So as somebody that's into tech and that has currently does have a 1080 Ti and does play in 4K, my question is, does the 2080, is it sufficient at 4K? Is it worth the upgrade? That's my thought process. So I'm going to be testing in 4K right now because that's what I think. If you are the type of person that is going to be purchasing these things, you are probably the type of person that does have a 4K panel. Does that make sense? What's up, DBNX? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, and I mean all the benchmarks have already come out, of course. And so we know, we have a pretty good idea. I think all y'all do. I don't expect you guys to not have already looked at everything. I've already looked at everything. I'm still not going to let that sway or change my benchmarking, because obviously I need to do that regardless. But yeah. And seeing that they didn't send me cards, I do not have a 2080 Ti. Hopefully I'll have one in the next couple weeks or something. Hopefully. We'll have to see what happens. I misplaced my energy drink. I'm just going to open this other one. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to hit drivers, 2080. I love how they have 2080 Ti drivers here, but I don't have them. I'm assuming this driver's already installed, but we're going to go ahead and install it just in case Windows did something funky, like used an old RTX driver or something. What's up, Litecoin? Developers are trying to find ways to improve upon the last version without giving too much advancement to the plebs. Basically, the devs are now being paid to nerf consumer technology, not advance it. I don't know. That's going a little tinfoil hat. Just a little. Just a little. Hey, Crispies, welcome to the stream. We are aware that, or I am aware from the benchmarks I've seen that, depending on the title, of course, the 1080 Ti is still better. And don't worry, we have one here. So, unfortunately, I don't have a reference, but we'll essentially be testing against this one right here. So we'll be testing everything right now on the 2080 itself. Then probably offline or some online, we'll be throwing this boy in. And this one is a For the Win 3. So I have a feeling this one's going to decimate the Founders Edition. But we'll see.
Tenno, you are needed.
Hey, thanks for the sub. Oh, speaking of, we need to do that. Let's get that overlay up and get rid of, yeah, that works. Cool. Now we can see all the notifications. Ivy. Yeah, oh, I did. Oh, it's Crispies? You bought it cheap accidentally. How do you buy it cheap and accidentally? How did you buy a 2080 for less than 500 bucks? That's seriously impressive, sir. It's almost too good to be true. Oh, the 1080 Ti. Gotcha. That's still a good price. For sure. What? DBNX? I'm blind run. BLINDRUN. There we go. Now we're getting drivers. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. I'm going to go ahead and go to the desktop and create a benchmarks folder for this. New folder, RTX 2080 benchmarks. Boom. Done. Got it. Oh, is it worth getting for mining? I'm going to say hard no on that one, Alex. We can test that. I don't know if I'll test that today all the way, but I guess we could run the whatever, the nice hack benchmarks, but essentially at this point, no. I also don't have my that sucks. That's a good point. I don't have my See, the problem is I only have so many plugs. So to get the lights for the green screen and all that, this one's unplugged. My kilowatt's unplugged right now, so I can't even test that really necessarily at this point. Okay, so drivers are installed. The first game I wanted to hop into was going to be Rise of the Tomb Raider. Of course, the games that you guys want to check out, let me know, of course, and we'll get them installed as we go through them. So there you go. Let me make sure we got... I think we have to restart. Yeah, we have to restart so that MSI can hook the new drivers. Hey, Prab, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? Good to see you here. Okay. I didn't think anything was in there. Delete that folder. Okay, Riva's up. Let's go check what we got showing for all of our on-screen display. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see that. We have all the CPU usage in there. Good. That works for me. We're going to leave everything alone right now. I guess let's get the base benchmarks out of the way. They're easy to do. Can it run Garfield Kart? Oh shit. I've never played that, but it sounds like I want to now. I guess we'll just run through all of them. This is going to take some time. We might need to throw on some beats in the background. Of course, license-free beats, courtesy of Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound, which is my MCN's whatever. So I'm with Curse, by the way, guys, because the channel was kind of a gaming channel first. Still is. I don't know, but I'm with Curse and I like them, so I haven't left. Let me get some beats going. Yeah, let's go with let's just go with some jazz. Ah, too loud. There we go. Nice and peaceful. I like peaceful music in the background. Why can't you fast forward? Because it's live, Trevor. It is live. Hence in the title and on the thumbnail, live. So if you've never watched my live benchmarking series, before I get the whole like compact, quick, easy to read charts and all that, I have to sit here and actually run all of the benchmarks. Well, a lot of tech tubers don't live stream it, and I can't live stream all of it, but I like to live stream as much of it as possible, primarily for, well, getting the results to you as fast as possible, A, and then B, full transparency. So if I'm messing up, or like, let's say for example right now the CPU is obviously bottlenecking the GPU, then you guys could help call me out on that. And then it's just better, in my opinion. But we will have benchmarks done and recorded at some point. Deliting live shows are the best. Oh, do you know what I did get? Oh shit, I did get something you guys will like. Is it here? Where'd it go? Oh, I can't find it. What the fuck? Hold on, guys. This thing has AMD Coil whine. This thing has Coil whine. This is the first Nvidia card I've ever had that has Coil whine. What the fuck?
Tenno, you are needed.
I've had plenty of AMD GPUs have Coil whine, but that's super disappointing. Might go away after you run it for a while. Maybe. It's still not okay. It didn't sound like fan bearings. That sounded like a coil. It was that coil hiss. Add to compare. Have we run it with... Add to compare. Compare. There you go. So same processor, same system completely. And in Firestrike, the 1080 Ti is pretty much coming out on top. Within margin? No. That's outside a margin of error there, that 8%. I mean, it's spanking it pretty good. Crispies, I already saw everybody's benchmarks. I'm aware. It doesn't mean that we can't, that we shouldn't test it. Let's see. It's fine. I'll just cap it like that for now.
Tenno, you are needed.
Hey, thanks for the sub, DBNX. You weren't subbed? I've seen you in here before, I swear. Sub hype! Thank you, good sir. What do I want to do? I want to do... Okay. Let's check... What, Firestrike Extreme now? Noisy at 60%. Hey Andrew, you're getting here just in time. You'll hear my reactions as I go. First thing I found so far is it has coil whine, which I've never had a 1080 Ti or an Nvidia card in a long ass time that's had coil whine. So I don't know if that's an RMA-able offense or... Oh, that's awful. Sounds like my old Pro Duo, man. No mining benchmarks lined up quite yet. We'll see how everybody wants to. Cons, the final review, when I put it up, we will mic that and we will put it in the final review for everyone to hear. Right now, I don't think there's a way for me to really mic that would work, especially with this dead cat here. But yes, I will get it up. so mad. Okay, here we go. So, I now, after forever, because DeBauer doesn't really ship over here, it took me about it feels like a year. It took me probably 3 or 4 months to get all of this in. But I have the DeBauer delidding tool, and I have the DeBauer delid die mate kit for AMD right here. So we can now delid properly and safely the Ryzen APUs. So I was super excited about that. Cones, yes, the APUs have regular thermal interface. They have regular grease. Thanks for the shout out, Rob. We're not dropping frames. How's everything going for you guys as far as your viewing experience and such? Just want to make sure everybody's good. It'll make the next delidding much less interesting. Fair enough. So Firestrike Extreme is a 12,583. I don't think I ran Firestrike Extreme yet on the 1080 Ti, but we'll go look real quick. Did I run it on the... Yes, I did. Okay. So times by Extreme, add to compare. Oh, sorry, Firestrike Extreme. No, I didn't run Firestrike Extreme. I ran Firestrike Ultra. So we need to run Firestrike Ultra to get the benchmark for that. So let's go do that. My bad. My bad. We'll go run that as well over there though. That's fine. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more. I don't know. Let me know if it's too loud. Oh, Bimby, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. In on cell, no lag. Awesome, cool. All right, we're gonna run Ultra now. Kevin, long time no see. We're getting everybody out of the woodwork today, aren't we? Hell yeah. But you still want to know, right, Con? Yeah, so I'll use liquid metal on the 2400G or the 2200G. What I'm going to do next is probably do a custom liquid build with a 2200G. Because we did Raven, the 2400G, and then got rid of that just recently. And then what I'll do is a full delid of that. And get it set up for another LAN rig. I'm thinking about doing as absolutely tiny as possible. Yeah, I heard about that too, Bitcoin Jake. I already got rid of the 2400G. I traded that for some parts. And now I have 3 full systems. All of them are for sale on my Shopify if you want to pick one up. I could definitely... I want to build a wet bench. So I'm selling all of these rigs to invest in a wet bench. So it's going to have 2 480mm radiators, quick disconnects, and a nice D5 pump. And that way what I can do is I can start testing water blocks, like different water blocks. I'm going to try to work with Mod by Mod since I've been talking to them a lot lately. Because there's not a lot of people that do like individual water block reviews. If they do, it's like a one-off, right? It's like, meh, here's a one-off deal of a EK water block or whatever. And I'd like to start doing some comparisons between some of the cheap Biseki parts and some of the EK. Awesome, Kevin, yeah. It's not... I find it super useful on Nvidia graphics cards, cons. It almost always unlocks all of the power because Nvidia puts so many freaking thermal stops in their GPUs. So like the Titan X, the 1080 Ti, as soon as you like water block those, they hit like 2100 megahertz and they just start screaming, dude. And we have the water block coming in for this 2080. And it's probably going to unlock a lot of power from it. Because they put even more restrictions thermally on this card than they have in the past. So I'm looking forward to getting that in for sure. Okay, so I mean, we're starting to see the same story over and over here. 1080 Ti definitely kind of spanking the shit out of the 2080 here, unfortunately. Yeah, I just got it, Peter. There's a moto vlog up on my new moto vlogging channel of me picking it up from Best Buy today. I don't know. You can check it out if you guys are into motorcycles and stuff. It's more of just a fun channel. I don't have any crazy stuff going on there. I think we have 8 subs. 8 subscribers. Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna grab ourselves a Time Spy benchmark now. Cons, that's something I do want to test. So that's why I said right now on my Shopify, I'm selling all these systems so we can build a wet bench. And at that point, I'm just gonna put quick disconnects on it, and we're just gonna start fucking... literally just testing water blocks on everything, swapping them in, swapping them out, and getting tests on them. Because every time I go try to look up that information, there's not enough good information about what blocks are good or better. There's some, and some of the guys that do it are really good, but there's still so much more that could be covered with it. Hell yeah, Cons. Thanks for subbing, man. 12 now. 13. Thanks for the sub, Kevin. Over on there. I'm not sure what happened to the system. I think we broke our 2080. It's like thinking. You know what's funny? I hooked up the HDD light to the. We're gonna bounce it and see what happened there. No, we booted just fine. We've been testing. It crashed. Well, we'll go look at the event viewer and see if it crashed or what. But it just went to a black screen and wouldn't load Firestrike. Or not Firestrike, Time Spy. We already ran Time Spy. What's up, Dane? Bitcoin Jake, I have a mod. His name is Dane. He's here today. He's here for you. So that's not very promising. That was very disappointing right there. Definitely not getting a Vega 64. I'll just get another 1080 Ti. I'll get 3 of them bitches. I'll get 2 more of them. Let's increase the size so you guys can see it better. Let's go to like there. That'll be better. Let's see if Time Spy will run this time, though. I don't know. State of Decay still sucks. Man, that was the biggest disappointment of 2018 gaming for me, was State of Decay 2. Most underrated, I think, so far for me is definitely Strange Brigade. Favorite game that's released this year so far is gonna have to be probably Spider-Man. DBNX, thanks for subbing over on my Motovlog channel. You rock, sir. Watch us hit 100 subs over there. I'm not sure why he kicked you, MJ. I can't see. Let me see. MJ, it was a 5-second timeout. You're probably fine. Whatever you did, just don't do it again. We use Nightbot for the giveaways, by the way. Ah, we are in. Hey, that's not bad, though. 60 FPS. I heard they're not good for mining. Is it true? I have not gotten that far into testing, Jay. We are barely scratching the surface at this point. Also, our MSI Afterburner overlay didn't hook. I wonder if something's broken with that hook in Time Spy. No, I do not have a G-Sync monitor, and it wouldn't matter. The only reason I haven't gotten a G-Sync monitor, well, there's 2. A, it's expensive. B, it won't pass through the Elgato 4K capture card anyways, so it's a moot point. It'd be like, if you're a content creator, you're going to be using that when you're gaming 24/7. So it's more beneficial for me to spend $400 on that capture card than to couple it in to buy a G-Sync monitor that I'm not going to be able to use anyways. So that's all the reasoning behind all that. And this LG is a FreeSync monitor, IPS. And it's a beautiful monitor. So I have no real need. Color reproduction's great on it. Yeah, I can't stream in 4K yet. If I had gigapower, I could, but I don't have that yet. Hey, Beat Wolf, I'll try to talk you through it then. Thanks for tuning in on your drive home. We're running a Time Spy benchmark right now. Bitcoin Jake, I'm not saying that you would be a bad mod, but I'd have to come over there and like mod you, and my mouse is already confusing me enough at this point as it is. It'd be good if you do a test render in Blender. Okay. Let me get through these base synthetics, and I can get that done for you. I don't know what the standard Blender test render is though. Can I test some rays? I fully intend on testing rays when I can get to it for sure. Alright, let's take a look at Time Spy. There should be one laying here, right there. Hey! We have our first win for the 2080. Yay! Yay! That's a pretty decent win. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Brr, 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 brr. I will take it. I don't know why I'm gonna have to kick Nightbot out, man. Let me go get rid of Nightbot real quick. We were doing giveaways the other day, man. That's why we had Nightbot in here, because it's an easy way to do giveaways. But he's being a little prick, and I don't feel like adjusting his settings. There we go. Nightbot has been kicked out of the channel. Where'd my cursor go? There we go. Alright, let's grab Time Spy Extreme here. If you can unlock those cores, I mean, Blender might not even be able to do that at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just might not be able to do it at this point. Kevin, I wouldn't even know where to start with Unreal 4 engine rendering or how you would go about that. I can do some research. That's one that I would probably have to sit down and research a little bit more before I could really do it any justice. If Andrew lived stateside, I would fly him down and have him do it for us. Maybe I can find a local game dev. If you guys know anybody local to Texas, hook me up. Get them in my DMs over on Twitter. And we'll get some shit done. Hey Ford, what's up? Well, it's definitely a better 4K performer. It's definitely a better 4K, or not 4K, a better DX12 performer than the previous gen. But DX12 kind of sucks. Oh, for Beat Wolf, I meant to actually call out the numbers for him so he knew. I didn't do that. I'll do that this time. We're running Time Spy Extreme now, Mr. Commuter. I still always run the CPU tests because then you get the fully validated score, but I hate wading through it. Holy shit! That's wrecking my CPU. Try V-Ray benchmark app. So I think the next... Oh, we crashed. Oh. That's an overclock crash, too. Are you telling me? Rip. It's gotten so much worse with all these new Windows updates. I'm gonna have to find a new I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Yeah, the CPU's overclocked. And that was the CPU test. It's not overclocked by much though. It's only 4.8. So I'll just bump voltage to like 1.3. I know we're good thermally there and it won't fuck with it. Because I was trying to tune it into as low as possible. We need to... I can tell you that the 8700K performed a lot better until whatever happened with the latest updates on Windows. All of my overclocks on the new Intel chips have been like basically negated. I don't even... It's been shitty. Is 4K really worth it? It stutters weird in many games. I've never had any weird stutters in 4K. I think 4K is worth it. I like 4K over anti-aliasing any day. Yeah, 4K Strange Brigade looks freaking dope. That thing uses like no CPU. Well, here we try again, boys. DLSS is more interesting. DLSS requires a lot more well, I guess, yeah. To me, it seems like it requires a lot more cooperation from the devs of the game because they have to have the game ready and then send it out so that the Nvidia drivers can then basically run whatever AI tests it has to do. I think I accidentally ran Time Spy. Get out of it. Remix! Welcome to the stream. What's up, buddy? At least had a blue screen, so due to a CPU overclock. So you know we're not having the best of times. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Alright, so we're going to try this again. Well, that's what they're trying. That's what they're trying to do, Ford. What they're trying to do is alleviate the downgrade to 1080p resolution with anti-aliasing. That's what they're. So basically, because ray tracing is so demanding, they had to come up with a solution that improved image quality at 1080p. Which that's what anti-aliasing is primarily for. So they had to come up with a way to solve that problem, right? Because there's going to be guys like, well, me, that are not going to want to take that downgrade back to 1080p just for ray tracing. I don't want to do that. So I mean, if DLSS can look as good as 4K or close enough and allows me to enable ray tracing, then for those titles that's what I would do, right? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I usually don't use anti-aliasing at 4K, but at 1080p and such, yeah, I'll use it. Especially if you're like 1080p on a larger than 24-inch display. Did you guys get that clip from Twitch last night of me spitting my beer literally all over my desk? That's pretty rough. There still seems to be some residue. I need to clean them a little more. Fucking Strange Brigade made me laugh, and it just went. I went. Just sprayed straight, just like. That's rough. It's gone. Hey Irish Gamer, yeah, that was me, and that's my channel. That's my motovlogging channel, by the way. Sorry for the late response. It's interesting that my card apparently runs at like 1800 megahertz. You guys see that? Yeah, there's only 2 videos on the motovlogging channel, but there will be more. We're gonna start doing it as I ride. I figured I might as well do it for funsies. Alright, Ford. Have fun with Rise of the Tomb Raider, man. See you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. Good sir. How many cars did they have at Best Buy? I don't know. They didn't have any on the shelves. But they say they're in stock and you can get them within an hour store pickup delivery. So I would just go in and be like, can I get an RTX 2080? Like, basically they didn't update. I had it pre-ordered. They didn't update anything. I had to drive in, say I wanted it, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, it's here. It's behind the desk." And then they gave it to me. But there was no update. They didn't make it easy to fucking get it. It was annoying. So, yeah, I need to swap these. Let me try to do this right here. Is that the 20? Yeah, I just want to keep it uniform. So we definitely have a win, another win for the 2080, which is pretty impressive considering the clocks it's running at, right? We're under 1900 megahertz. When I was testing the 2080 Ti, we were over 2000 megahertz. So if we get better, I don't know, if we get better cooling or third-party options, there's potential that they just start beating it every time. I bet if we water block it, it beats the 1080 Ti no problem. Even in some of the older stuff or legacy or whatever. Legacy games, is that what we're calling them these days? Okay, so that's done. You guys wanted, I think Blender was the test. If I can type, dear Lord. And then I'll need to go grab a. Doesn't Hardware Bot have a? I think they do. I think they have a standard Blender test that you can download. Noise is awful, Dane. It has Coil whine like an AMD card. And I don't know how to explain that Coil whine outside of AMD, because it's just been so notoriously like AMD, that Coil whine, that I'm just used to hearing it on those. Sounds exactly like that, if not a little bit louder. It's louder than the RX 580, not as loud as the Vega 64 was. So somewhere in between there. I'll mic it and we'll get it on the final deal. Don't they do they not do Blender? They don't. So I need to find a standard Blender. Get one of their demo files. What's one that you guys do? A lot. I do not know why I'm getting pinged so much, and I don't know from where, and it's really annoying me. Definitely sounds like a Facebook ping. I'm going to try to mute it. So these are the demo files right now. I don't know which one is the standard that people are using. Agent 237. Okay, so we're going to download Agent 237. What do you mean get the Blender benchmark? I've never used a Blender benchmark. For the AMD one, I got the actual AMD deal. If I can type. Oh, I see it. Okay. This doesn't seem... Today we present the Blender benchmark. Got it. There we go. Done. Alright, there you go. That sounds like a standard. Thanks, T. Hey man, we live stream them and I learn with y'all as y'all hopefully get the information you need. I don't know everything. Who would have thought? That's why we do this. Thanks for the help. For the AMD one or whatever, when they were doing that, I was downloading the AMD one, the Ryzen one. So that was the last time I did Blender testing. Yuki! 2QT, what's up, man? Well, complete. Please. Okay, let's get this. I'm trying to tell the person on Facebook to please stop pinging me. Okay, so they did this because of that. That makes sense. Totally makes sense. So you just run it, and we just do RTX quick benchmark or run complete? I guess run complete, right? No, 1.5 hours? Fuck that. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're gonna do the quick benchmark. Maybe we'll do that like when I go to bed or something. Or like when I'm watching a movie, I'll run that. Unfortunately, a crash happened. Well, no, I don't want to share that online. Crashed. Yeah, I mean, we can try to restart the PC and see if it comes up better. I wonder if there wasn't a setup, but maybe we need to do the setup and maybe install some prereqs or something. Ugh. Hey, I have the 1950X as well, man. That's what's bringing you the live stream as we speak. Ooh. Let me install Blender and see if it installs some prereqs that maybe that's trying to use. It seems to read it though, Kevin. That's what's interesting. It reads it. Yeah, I saw them all, Jay. Yeah, it's just a crash every time. Huh. So it'll apparently let us do the classroom one. Yes, sir, Justin. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hell yeah, I named it Games. Speaking of, I keep meaning to throw that NVMe drive in there and accelerate that hard drive. I need to do that. Like, I probably should have done that today. Back to watching college football. All right, Remix. Have fun. See you next Tuesday, bud. Thanks for stopping by, man. Oh, yeah, it is on CPU, isn't it? So where do we do this? User preferences. Kitte RTX 2080. Save user settings. Render. Animation. It's not really. Nope. It's not using it. Alright, let's see. You guys know where to change that at? File. I feel like it would be in user preferences somewhere. System, okay, so cycles, compute device. So not there. Oh, here we go. I see it. I see it. GPU compute. Render the animation. CUDA binary kernel for this graphics card. Compute capability 7.5 not found. So yeah, it apparently doesn't have support for the 2080 yet. Let me try that one more time. Let's do it with just the image. Yeah, so we're getting CUDA binary kernel for this graphics card, compatibility not found. Or compute capability not found. We can do a quick Google search and see. Here we go. Same error. No answers though. Did they get Blender running? No, I don't see Blender actually being tested yet. Yeah, I think that's an update for Blender. I'm seeing that same error on forums, and even though they talk about Blender here, it doesn't look like they actually tested Blender. Because there's no... Yeah, no. Nothing there. Golly, I can't type. Ah! No! You bastards. Poop Magoo, you're gonna get my spam email. Oh, I gotta create one. God damn it. Look what you guys are making me do. Oh, look what you're making me do, guys. Signing up for stuff. Exposed. Chaos group, huh? Just activate that shit, bitch. Gonna see if I can actually remember the ridiculous password I decided to put on this. I think it was that. Hey, I did remember it. Woohoo! Alright, we're getting it. I got you, Jay. We'll get the test done for you right now, hopefully. Blender was obviously a fail. It reads the GPU, so that's good. That's pretty bad that out of the box they didn't have Blender ready to support. Well, to me that seems bad. I will look for you, Irish Gamer. I don't know what all's public. I might just start Googling like what uses ray tracing, because I do want to see that. So, I am getting way too many messages today, guys. It is awful. So, I'm confused on what my score is. How do you compare it? So the time I assume is this one, right? The score is 109. And I mean, there's no GPUs being shown here. So that kind of sucks. If I click over to GPUs, it doesn't show any of the GPUs. Oh, you can, okay, so click submit. Okay. That doesn't make me happy. So we click submit, and the GPU time. Okay, so I mean it looks like it's the same across the board, but it doesn't show me compared to the 1080 Ti. Oh, here it does. Okay, so there is a 1080 Ti that beats it. But we'll run my 1080 Ti, not overclocked, of course, and we'll see what happens there. So I guess the thing I'm going to do here is just snip this. Seems legit to me. Boom. Done. Cool. Oh yeah, the next thing you guys wanted to see was Star Wars Well, let's just go to Nvidia.com and see if they have anything cool. Blog. That's weird. Apparently, Nvidia is supposed to release it to the public. But, Nvidia RTX demo download. Yeah, no worries, Jay. That's why I do these live, so I can see what you guys are most interested in.
Don't know why I've been playing it coy, pretending.
I want to actually download them, though. Oh, okay, here we go. No. Nope. Oh, here we go. No! I want to actually do it myself. Where can I download this? Well, it's also run on a Hackintosh. Yes, Astro, it should, but it won't run good. The 10 series doesn't really run good. You get better performance out of an RX 580 than you do out of anything else on Apple right now. So just use those. The drivers for Nvidia are very meh at this time. I can't find the deal. Do you guys know where this is? Yeah, I don't see anything, man.
I apologize.
It's like, so you buy this thing and there's like pretty much nothing you can do, right?
As my toy, when all along I was yours, misty eyes.
That seems like a super sketchy link. Good thing this thing is not on. That looks like a super sketchy link. Let me click it. Don't do that, guys. I think we're fine, but I don't think we're gonna find the download for it. I don't think there's, unless like there's GeForce Experience has something in there. Let's take a look at that. Oh my god. There we go. Because maybe it'll have something in here for me. Looks like it's pushing out sound. Had to watch the Best Buy run. Nice. Welcome back, Dane. Skip. That's weird that it didn't actually see. Nvidia, give me something cool to play with. There's nothing cool to play with in here. There's zero, zilch, nothing. No fun. I thought maybe for like owning an RTX 2080, you could log into GeForce Experience and they would give you something cool. I don't know, like a demo of some sort, but that is not the case. Let's take a look at Shadow of the Tomb Raider. See if we unlocked any settings there.
Tenno, you are needed.
Thanks for the why are you not subbed to me, Dane? What the fuck? Is that how YouTube's playing this lately? Unsubbing everybody? Is DLSS an option down here? No. What are my options over here? This is custom. This is what it decided to spin up with, huh? Ultra. We're just gonna go to highest 4K, and then we're gonna take AA off and VSync off. Aww. Yeah. That's super disappointing though, and then we'll just compare it. YouTube apparently unsubbed you. It seems to be happening a lot. Did you? I can't really talk to Irish. I don't know why he can't hear me. Alright. Let's run that benchmark. I'm gonna pee real quick and I'll be right back. You know what I hate? People who claim that budget does not mean cheap. It does mean cheap for most people, and that's a fact. I don't know, John, what budget and cheap are two different things, I think. Budget would imply that you're working within a budget, but everybody's budget could be different. Cheap means it could be cheap.
Hey!
Yeah, dude, Dane, it felt so good on the bike. Alright, I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back. Okay, so what are we looking at, guys? We are looking at an average of 42 or a min of 42, average of 50. Let me try again. I'm just going to start it again because I want to look at what's going on with GPU and CPU usage real quick. I didn't get to look at it. Did you guys see it? Okay.
Hey!
Okay, so it's not... It's not technically being bottlenecked. Our temp 73C. Ah, so you can hear me now. Awesome, Irish. Yes, and you can. Drivers are, there's only one set of drivers for this right now, Dane. It's 411 dot something. Kevin, it is currently at 4K Ultra, or 4K highest settings with AA turned off. And it appears that there's no RTX settings yet for the game. It does appear that my what's showing on my screen compared to what's showing on OBS seems to be messed up. It looks like OBS is it says encoding overloaded. It can't encode this 4K image. Turn down video settings or use a faster encoding preset. So we need to fix that, apparently. We are overloading our system for rendering. So that's a problem there. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Let me see if that'll fix it. I don't know if I can do it on the fly or not. Yeah, we're overloading the encoder. Oh, it's not bitrate. It's saying to okay, so now it says it's good. So I'll rerun it for you guys so you can see exactly what it looks like. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. We're already at 10K. I'm at my max upload right now. We're at 10 megabits a second. Oh, let's see. Nope, encoding overloaded. Fuck. Let me try to stop and restart the stream and see if that fixes it. We are absolutely decimating the 1950X, guys. That's crazy. I've never seen the 1950X work that hard before. So we had to drop our preset down. I'm used to using medium preset, but because of whatever settings we have going on in the game, the capture card is taking in, it was just at medium, it was just destroying the 1950X. So we dropped our encoding preset, had to drop it all the way down to very fast. So the image quality is not going to be as good for y'all, but you'll get a better idea of how the game's performing, if that makes sense. That's crazy. It really honestly means that, like, if you want to game in 4K and stream at 1080, you're gonna have to, like, it's gonna wreck the system, because basically it's taking in the 4K and then offloading that encoding process to the CPU. And then the CPU has to render or basically set the resolution downscale it to 1080, and then encode that and send it out. But yeah, that's smoother. We're no longer having that issue. That's crazy though. So that's on the streaming system that we were having that issue for you guys. It should look smoother now. Obviously, me watching it now, it definitely looks like it's fixed. So there we go. Cool. Interesting. That's super interesting. That's super interesting. Okay. So we're going to go grab that benchmark. Now that we got a good cut of it. Documents, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We need the latest one, so we want that one. And that one. That is kind of fun though. I love that, like, I'm using a dual PC stream setup and I'm stressing both systems to like a crazy amount. That's kind of dope. It's kind of dope. Maybe you do need more cores. Time for a 2990. Start pitching in, boys. Okay, what games do you guys want to see? I know I'm going to do Strange Brigade, and then after Strange Brigade, I'm going to be looking at what you guys are doing or requesting down below. I'm going to do Strange Brigade DX12. Let's go into options. Let's hit Ultra. Turn off VSync. And turn off anti-aliasing. Let me screen cap this so I remember the settings. I've been loving Strange Brigade, by the way. So that's why I'm going to benchmark it. It also has a pretty decent built-in benchmark. Surprisingly enough, we're going to do DX12 because the Vulkan for this game is kind of broken right now. So we're not going to run it. We are not going to run it. You're on call right now, Dane? I did not know that. All right, we're going to hit benchmark and go. No, you're not on call. You're just now on call. This is 4K Ultra. No AA, no anti-aliasing. Kick-ass videos. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Thanks for stopping by, man. While you're here, don't forget to hit that like down below. Why no anti-aliasing, SMJ? So if you're running at 4K, there's really no need for anti-aliasing, at least in my experience. So when testing right now, the testing methodology is, for me, if you're like, basically in my position, I already have a 1080 Ti, right? So my question is it worth basically upgrading to a 2080? And I never turn AA on for 4K games. AA will clean up an image at 1080p. Even sometimes I'll run it at 1440p. But for 4K, there's basically no need because of the pixel density. So it's real world benchmarking essentially. I don't see any requests. Were there requests you guys had down below? What else we got in here? I'll just keep running stuff until you guys request something, I suppose. It's just really up to y'all. I wanted to see, yeah, there we go. So 4K, high quality, full screen, start. Lyra 2Z mining? Okay. Yeah, you forgot you had Final Fantasy 15 on PC? I don't own it on PC. The benchmark's free. So, that's what I have. Keeper Crouch Gaming, welcome to the stream. I'm doing great. Thanks for stopping by. It's even better now that you're here. There you go. I'll be as creepy as possible. Creepy as possible. Well, I was going to see if Dane could mod Mr. Bitcoin Jake, but I guess Mr. Bitcoin Jake took off. Hopefully we didn't offend him by not modding him fast enough.
You're good. You're good. You're good. And stop. See you around.
Ready for more?
You bet.
Let's hit it.
Hey Katie's, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Guessing I don't have the Division. I should have the Division. Does the Division have a built-in benchmark? I haven't looked in so long. But yeah, we can get that installed. No worries, mate. Doing good. Playing around with the RTX 2080. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can really... We can't enable any of the cool features that I want to. So. Meh. All of the DLSS stuff, I haven't really...
Let's go.
We'll have to see what games have that already and try to do some research. The screen's going to pause for a second. I am going to sync the audio up again. That should sync it. RTX launches in Windows next month.
Thanks for the ride.
Tenno,
Thanks, buddy.
you are needed.
Thanks for the sub, Katie's. How are your kitties? Do you really have kitties? Do you have a kitty YouTube channel?
It's showtime.
I'm doing great. By the way. BT dubs. We're running, well, you can see 4K high settings right now. Get him! Hit him, hit him, hit him! Yeah, it does look good. Kaboom. Do you guys know when Tomb Raider's gonna release their features, or do we even know yet? I need to, like, Google what to do with my RTX card after I bought it. Because right now it doesn't seem like there's, like, anything to do with it. Makes me sad. Why does it need a Windows update, Irish? I guess is my question. I wonder what they had to implement for it to work on Windows. Score. Alright, let's go look. Let's go look where it places us. We were at 4K high, so we're going to be at the bottom of the list here. As high as we can run it. There we go. Oh, the 1080 Ti beat us. Makes sense. But we did beat the Titan X Pascal. Woohoo! Look at that 2080 Ti sitting there all nice and pretty, and nobody can buy it right now. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Sending it to all the other tech tubers. I see how it is, Nvidia. I see how it fucking is. Our performance was standard. Whatever. I think the request was the Division. Do I have Uplay installed here or no? And then I need to remember if I bought it through Steam or Uplay. I bought it through Uplay. Fuck. I wonder why I think somebody gave me a code. I think that's why I have it through Uplay. Fucking hate Uplay, dude. Absolutely despise that shit. Hey Attack, welcome to stream. How you doing? Fair enough, yes. You do have to, well, essentially pay for it. Well, I mean, essentially you can pay for it, but you can't own it at this point. So, I have this hard drive in here, but we need to accelerate it, and I need to do that soon. Doing great so far. Awesome. I don't know what account this is going to be under, or if it'll even work. I don't know. Hey! Hey! No! Let me do this then. Here's my account. This is how much I use Uplay, guys. And by that I mean I never use it. I don't know if this account even has it in there, but we'll see in a second. Ooh, baby. Interesting. Alright, so let's try that. Let's skip that for now. Obviously, if somebody stole my Uplay account, I wouldn't even know. Or care. Do I own it on here or not? I own Wildlands. Oh, there's the Division. There we go. Boom. Hey, Wintico. DKO. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm the worst. Just need to get your real name. You mean like the 2070? I mean the 2060 apparently will have like none of the ray tracing features. So I don't know. It seems kind of weird. 2070 does have them. Not any of that matters right now, because can't use them even if we wanted to. Let's see. What's a good one? What's a good built-in one that we can run while we wait? I guess we can run Grand Theft Auto. So the next question is for the lower end, Pascal or RTX stuff? Probably Pascal. It depends. Like, unless the 2060 comes in at a real good price. If you're buying today, right now, probably would have to say a 1080 Ti. I don't know enough about. I mean, there's not enough ray tracing out for me to like. There's nothing out, so I can give you zero opinions on that, and I can only give you opinions on legacy performance, right? Which is problematic because legacy performance, if we're only looking at it from that perspective, on the 2080 is kind of meh. The Founders Edition still appears to get kind of, I don't know if it's hot. Like, it definitely is, like, it's not getting hot, right? But it's only clocking up to 1875 or something like that. Windows borderless does affect performance in some cases, Irish Gamer, but as long as you are testing the same across all platforms. And frankly, if you're a streamer, of which I am, you're probably going to be playing in borderless. Of which most of these people are. Like I said, I'm testing basically real world scenarios. That's why we have AA off, everything else cranked up all the way. 4K. Been doing windowed borderless on all of these games as well. But it's also not going to affect it like... it depends on the game. Why are you not making any changes? What are you talking about? Long shadows on. High resolution shadows on. High detail while flying on. Distance scaling all the way up. Frame scaling mode off. One more restart. Oh, we're not connected to the Wi-Fi here. Ubisoft account says there's suspicious activity. Makes sense. What the fuck? This game. I just apply. Oh my god, I hate this game. Because it every time you apply the settings, you have to go back and make sure the fucking shit is still applied. So I applied the advanced graphics settings there, but then it turned all of this back. Which is super annoying. Your GTA was hacked by Russians? Probably because you're too good, man. They wanted all your sweet GTA Online loot. You got all their loot. Yeah, graphic settings in GTA is a chore. Especially like I said, like if you go in and change it, it defaults all the settings back. So if you apply them, but you only changed a couple settings, it's gonna revert all the rest of those settings back. It's fucking dumb. It's an awful menu. Oh, Game Champ coming in with a Twitch follow. We're not even live on Twitch right now. Alright, let's run the benchmark. So 4K, every setting turned all the way up except for all anti-aliasing options. So no FXAA, no MSAA. And that's what we're looking at now. Man, it's getting hot in here. Guess that's what happens when you're encoding with a 1950X and then just running another system at a friggin' full speed. And have two big ass lights that are pulling like 175 watts a piece. It's 5:26 p.m. So 18:26, 5 hours earlier than you. Does that sound right? Sounds right to me. We'll see when. That's all assumptions because I don't think anybody, unless I'm missing it, nobody currently has any access to any of the demos. I can't find them anywhere. Like, none of these games have them active. Where are they finding that Star Wars demo? Oh, the press pack? Hmm. I can't say who, but I can definitely go DM some people. I'll try to DM everybody and their mom. One of them will do something, right? Maybe. I can go try to do that. Yeah, Justin. Just on YouTube today because we're streaming at 1080p 60. Ooh, there we go. You're excited about Remedy's control? Yeah, me too. Well, Remedy's fucking awesome. Their games are usually pretty fucking fun. In my opinion. Okay, so we have Division installed. Problem is I don't know where people benchmark this, so I'm gonna have to get y'all's help a little bit on that. Yeah, I have an affiliate link with Cutting Edge Gamer. It should be in the description if you want to use it. I think they give me like $5 for every 100 clicks or something off of whatever bill I have, and I just use it for the bill. And I think we've only ever gotten like 181 clicks. I think if you use that and then when you call them and tell them that I referred you, you still get $10 off as well. So I did see that apparently, and I'm not positive on this yet, but apparently if we go to the UK Nvidia site, they do have the GeForce Design Garage ray tracing demo over there. So we can get the Design Garage installer and see that demo. So we'll try to do that after we do this requested Tom Clancy's deal here. Sweet, nice, Justin. Yeah, they have a lot of cards in stock. I mean, obviously they're going to be probably flooding their used store here soon because everybody's going to be swapping out those 1080 Ti's. So my best suggestion is they sell GPUs used as well in their store. So when people upgrade, they'll have the used version and send it over. Highly advise you to check that store as soon as they get their RTX 2080s in. I think the division's booting. They would have sold so many GPUs. The used market would be absolutely even crazier than it already is. Because can't you, like, if you go to eBay right now, I think you can get some, like, insane deals. 1063 gigs are going for, like, 130 and shit. That's freaking nuts. It's absolutely insane. Screen's not coming back. I guess I'm going to bounce it. The hard drive is reading. I don't know what to do about this. We'll leave it. I think I probably should have put it on the SSD. I need to just install that fucking thing right now. This is getting insane. And then accelerate that drive with RST. Let me go see if I still have that drive laying around over here. We're going to make a quick modification. Ooh, this card's hot. Is there only... Okay, I can get to that, I think. You're definitely putting this card through its paces, that's for sure. I am installing this ADATA deal right now. This ADATA drive, and then I'm going to accelerate that hard drive real quick so our load times drop. I'm done dealing with this slowness. So this screwdriver is magnetic, but screw is such cheap metal. Alright, so we're going to accelerate the piss out of this drive. I gotta go, I think, wipe it. I think it has an OS install on it. Which actually might cause some issues here on boot too. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't boot into the NVMe drive. It didn't. Good. Oh, it doesn't see it? Weird. Let's Come on, you dirty girl. I wonder if NVMe's turned off in the BIOS. Nope, there it is. Perfect. Okay. Scroll down. Let's take this bitch offline. Or online. Yeah, whatever. List. Drive. List disk. Select disk to clean. Boom. GUI, please. Let's go get RST. So now we need to go to Firefox. You guys having fun? Don't worry, Win. I do that stuff every day. I'm with you though. I'll be careful. What's up, Eric? Welcome to the stream. SLI and V-Link making a comeback, maybe? I don't know, man. I don't have two 1080 or 2080s. Let me see here. Intel. Well, let's just go to the ASRock website. ASRock Z370 AC. There we go. Products. No, I don't need to do. What am I doing? Support. Download Windows 10, and we want the Intel RST right there. Boom. And let's open that. Extract here. So SLI is not any better and NVLink's no better, huh? Still am confused why they even need it. The link, that is. AMD doesn't need it anymore. Why are you so far behind? Nvidia. Not that anybody, like, neither implementation works well, right? Like half the time you end up just running it off of a single GPU. It sucks. You spend all that money for 2 GPUs and then you just end up not using them. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Just buy the best GPU you can afford. Call it a day. Oh, I wanted Intel. Rapid. Give it to me, baby. Manage. Performance. Status. Manage. What the fuck? It doesn't see it. It does not see it. You know, I think I have to actually create the volume. I always forget what steps to do this in. Name it R. RST. Boom. Okay. Refresh. Refresh. Reboot. Is that not the utility? That should be the utility that you can use to, maybe it's not. I thought it was rapid storage technology. That's pretty nuts, Justin. That's a big improvement. Jay and Steve both released videos earlier today and both seemed surprised by the results. You mean they like in a good way? in a good way? This must be the wrong one then. It's not Optane. That's what I was trying to do. So why is RST not working for me? It doesn't even see the drive. Wonder if it's an old version. I haven't done this in a while. Windows Server. Oh, Windows 10 too. You're using what? Primo cache? Yeah, I mean, I have Intel right here, and it's worked really well in the past, but it doesn't seem to be detecting the NVMe drive. But yeah, I was just going to accelerate that games drive. Maybe that'll grab the right driver. The system sees it. The Intel Rapid Storage doesn't see it. But maybe I needed to install it after I created the volume. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. Nope, nothing. Huh. What the fuck?
Tenno, you are needed.
Hey, Pule. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Huh. Hey, what's up, DMFG? See, that accelerate button's not there at all. That makes no sense. It sucks. It's gonna drive me insane. Oh Lord. I cannot type today. It's obviously right here. Or wait, hold on. Right here. So it should see it, but it does not see it. Oh, no accelerate button. Fresh copy of Windows. I'm not doing that. There's no way. I think we have to, oh, that's probably what we have to do. Hold on. Even though it's silly. Yeah, we have to turn on RAID in the BIOS. There we go. M.2 RST. So enable RST. Yes. Is that M. Dot or M2.1? Yeah. Isidore, none that I've seen yet. Not for me personally. I haven't seen anything. Oh, I'll be doing some more Googling in a second. But I think I'm about to go do some family time, and then we'll come back after that. If I can, I'm just going to try to get RST enabled here. And then we'll go look at the division and then call it for a little bit. Hey, Ben, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Don't forget to hit that like button while you're here. Then we'll be back testing more tonight, too. For sure. We have there's so much to do. It's ridiculous. I think Windows is freaking out now. All right, Justin. See you next Tuesday. Uh-oh, automatic repair. It's salty. It's salty. It is not happy with what I tried to do. Excuse me. Is it going to fail again? I think it failed again. Oh, fuck. No, I've only seen the Founders Edition so far. me go back into the BIOS and maybe turn. Maybe I'm in the wrong one. That's weird that it won't boot to that. Man, that will mean that I probably have to do a whole reinstall and stuff. Soup miner, no, I have not mined with it yet. I've seen all the numbers. Doesn't look that impressive. I'm just gonna fail again. We might just have to wipe this off and scratch it and do something else later. Might just clone the OS over to it. Cause you'll, yeah, it's dead. Fuck. Okay, so it's not gonna allow us to do it right now. That sucks. That is interesting that you can do it from here, though. Aww, balls. We probably just have to use a different technology than RST if we want to do that. Yeah, alright. Bye, Irish. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next Tuesday, man. What was it that you were using, Justin? Was it Justin that was doing it? Can't remember. Let's see. So we need okay, we need to enable safe boot. That would make sense. Gotcha. That makes sense. We can do that. Safe boot, minimal, apply, okay, restart, and then set raid. Welcome to my tangents. This is why I never get videos done in time. What's up, Dorian? Welcome. I am going to take a break and go eat with the kids here in a bit, and then we'll be back on tonight benchmarking some more. Right now I'm trying to configure RST because I am like that. I think the one we wanted to implement was M.2-1. I think 1 is top. I'm not positive on that. And then we can do, is it Control I? Nope, not run any miners yet. Windows should boot for me now. It should. Yeah. Oh. Michael's Tech Tips. It's funny. I gotta pee so bad. Oh, we have no internet, do we? And that's broken too. Why is that? I'm just gonna bounce it. I'm about to pee my pants. Give me 1 second. It's bad. Ugh. ETA till dinner? Okay, sorry about that. Oh my goodness. What's the best 28 Ti to buy right now based on performance? I don't know, Surfing. I do not know the answer to that. Sorry. Let's see if that fixes it. I don't know if that fixes it or not. Might have to go back into safe mode. Yay, I think that worked. Cool. Awesome. Now at this point, oh, I don't even know what password we're using. Felt the best of the last 1080 Ti was the Trio X from MSI. Yeah, I really like the MSI cards. A newer version. Okay. It apparently needs this. Oh. What? Damn it. You gotta be kidding me. I guess they changed the name to Optane. That's stupid. It was dumb. Can the FX 8350 handle a GTX 1070 on 1080p? On 1080p? Sure, I mean, it's a pretty big hit still from all the benchmarks I've seen. Jay's 2 Cents has a recent video on that you can go take a look at. I think they were actually running a GTX 1070 too. Upgrade to a 9590. Yeah, be careful with that. Dorian is correct. Blow everything up. It was a firefight! You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have an 8320 E. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, there we go. Are you willing to pay several $100s to leave the FX 8350? Yeah, leave the 8350. Until you're ready to go up to Ryzen. I don't know, man. I'm pretty hot right now. It's pretty hot in here. Not gonna lie, sir. And I smell tacos. You're Egyptian. Like you live in Egypt? How is it over there these days? I wonder if an 8400 Intel is a good idea. I don't know. I've seen the 8350K beat the 8400 just because you can overclock it in a lot of titles. I guess it depends on how cheap it is. Egypt is hot. Nice. Hey, just joined. Are you testing the GPU for gaming or mining? Gaming right now. Right now, I am on no compatible discs. What do you mean no compatible discs? Aw. Oh, it's only gonna... Oh, I see. So why did it do that for me then? Oh my god. So I wanted rapid storage, of which we tried to do. Now we need to uninstall this. What a nightmare. .41 mega hash a second, D-man. You're funny, Bimby. Yeah, no worries, D-man. I do not know, GRT. Have I stopped doing mining rig wars? Yes, I have. Is this Bimby from Sun Chat channel? Yes, that is, Dorian. Alright, we're going to try this again. So, I want the one from... This is the one I want. Let's see if this one will work. It shouldn't force me to use an Optane drive. Yeah, except Proton's not really working. I mean, that'd be great if it worked for every game. It just doesn't even work for some of the games it even advertises very well, so that's the problem. Still gonna take a little bit more time. I'm super excited for it though. Super excited for it. Fingers crossed. So that doesn't support the PCIe. Golly. That is so dumb. Eh. That is funny that I can do this though. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Thanks for the $5, man. So we're gonna take a break and go eat. I'll be back on tonight. We'll be benchmarking a lot more, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you tonight. Come back. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm gonna be there. Thanks. Bye bye.